Now we talk about files and folders in Linux. This is a very important topic, so we will talk about how to create a file, a folder, how to know a type of a file, how to open a text editor, how to delete a file, a folder, move them, copy them, rename them, how to show them, print their content, how to show first 10 lines, last 10 lines, things like that. So I hope this helps you with your Linux journey. We said to create a folder, we use mkdir, then the name of the folder. For example, now we are in test, let's make archive. Now if you do ls, you'll see archive and app.js. To create a file, let's create touch index.js. Now if we do ls, we see app.js, archive and index.js. To know the type of a file, we just do file, say app.js. We'll see app.js, ASCII text, and file index.js. Index.js is empty, so nothing is written. How do you write something on this? Well, there are many ways, but Nano text editor is probably on every editor. So let's open it with Nano and we see it's empty. With Nano, we can do write things here. For example, console.log hello world. And when we are done, just press escape, Control X, then Y. And with the same name, just enter. And now if we do file index.js, we probably have ASCII text, yeah, same as app.js. Now we have one folder, two files. Let's create another folder, mkdir test folder, and now we have test folder. Let's remove a file. Well, we have rm, but if we do rf, like as an option, it will remove it without permission, and it will remove it recursively. So remove it without keeping a copy of it in a trash can or a bin or something like that. So let's remove index.js. Now we don't have index.js. If we do rm-f test folder, it says test folder is a directory. If we do rm-rf test folder, it removes test folder as well. Now we said rm is more for files. However, if we do rf, it removes folders as well. Now let's recreate that folder and remove it with mkdir test folder. We don't need to force it. So now we have app.js and archive. So how do we move app.js to archive? Well, we have mv, the name of the file, the name of the destination. So app.js is the source, then the second thing, archive, is the destination. So we have that, app.js to archive. Now if we do, we see ls, we do not have app.js anymore. And if we go to cd archive ls, we see app.js here. If we do mv app.js, now we no longer have app.js here, because if we go up, now these two dots means one level up. So change directory to one level up. Now we are in test directory, as you see. We are no longer in archive, we are in test directory. And if we do ls, we have app.js here. By the way, if you do cd tilde, if that's called tilde, you go to your home directory. Anywhere you are, it doesn't matter. And I am now in the home directory. This is test. So we go to test. So I told you this home directory stuff because many times you need to Anywhere you are, you need to do like do SSH, something like that. And now I'm in SSH because I know many important folders are created in the root user directory that you have. One of them is SSH. So if you do ls, you see like your SSH files. But now let's do tests. We are in the test again. Now this is the magic of Linux. Like after a while, you know your way around your computer, how to move stuff, how to get rid of stuff, how to find your important configuration files and stuff like that. So cd app.js, let's copy app.js to archive. ls, now we have app.js and archive, and if we cd into archive ls, we see we have another app.js. cat is a viewer, something to view your files. So if you do cat app.js, we see many things on this file. Let's actually remove it. rm-rf app.js ls. Now let's get back here, do this and remove. We don't need to remove app.js here. Now let's see you write let's see you write mv app.js to archive, but let's see mvi app.js to archive, but you suddenly realize like it's mv, not mvi. So how do you return? Well, one way is to just hit the left arrow key, but a quicker way is Control A. Control A always is first of line, like beginning of the line. Control E, end of the line. Control A, beginning of the line. Control E, end of the line. If you made a mistake, just hit escape and do like. And if you want to delete one word, Control W. Like this deletes one word, Control W. So mv archive, Control A, beginning of the file, Control E, end of the file, Control W, remove one word. Now to see WC is what is file content. So if we do app.js, we see like some information about app.js, this number of characters, probably number of lines, things like that. I'm not quite sure, but just like know this command exists, and if you want to know more about it, you can do man wc and you can see options for this file. And now we have something like app.js, which is quite a big file. We don't see like the head of the file, but let's show some commands. Let's say I want to see the first 10 lines of app.js. What I can do is to do head app.js and I see the first 10 lines. If I do tail app.js, I see the last 10 lines. If I want to see one page at a time, we see less app.js, and this shows this starts from the beginning. Then you can see one page at a time. This is one line until you hit the end, and you can just hit Q. It will get out of the file. Now just to confirm it with your editor, you can do open app.js and to see like if it's like that. We see like it starts with console.log hello and it ends with console.log bye. Now that was all about Linux for files and folder structure. I hope this was helpful.